Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, it is my BoxyCharm unboxing for the month of October. In addition, I also have 3 giveaways going on in today's video. The first, last month was September and I tried giving away a full, wrong box, I'm getting confused, there's so many, a full August box from the month of September. I contacted 3 people who won. First person did not respond. Second person did not respond. Third person, it was an Instagram account, they weren't following me. Literally rule number 1. So I have a box from last month that was unclaimed to give away this month. Also, in addition to the box from this month that BoxyCharm sends me, I also have a box I pay for. So I have a second October box to give away. And third, from Hank and Henry Beauty, this is the My Alter Ego Eye Kit. I have used this on my channel several times. This is El Jefe. It is basically always sold out. It is black and beautiful. It is one of my favorite things ever. And since the theme of this month's box is My Alter Ego, I decided to give one of these away. This one is brand new. It is in the style, shade, whatever, El Jefe. So it's the same one I already have. I don't need 2, so I'm giving one to you guys. So here's how you win these. There's going to be one winner from YouTube. All you have to do is comment down below, make sure you're following me, and comment with your favorite item from this month's box, and you will win an October box and the Alter Ego Eye Kit. The second prize is going to go to Instagram. And what you have to do is comment down below with your Instagram handle. Make sure you are following me at Glam on Instagram, and you will receive the August box. So make sure to enter, and if you are entering both, make sure to leave 2 separate comments. That way, if it randomly pulls, you win. Plus, if the same person wins both, that's fine. There's no problem with that. So make sure to leave 2 separate comments. Beautiful. Let's get into the unboxing. So I'm going to unbox my PR box because it has some weird plastic on it and I don't need the box to look pretty. I would rather send you the pretty box if you win. So if you've never seen my BoxyCharm unboxings, the way I do this is I like to go through all of the products in the box, try them out, talk you through it, in the end give you a mini review. If that's something you're into, make sure to keep on watching, and please don't forget to subscribe because I do upload twice a week, and that is the best way to stay up to date on all the fun stuff I'm posting. Plus, if you're not subscribed, you cannot be entered into the giveaways today. So I'm not going to hold up any more time, let's get right into the video. Like I said in the intro, the theme of the box is the Alter Ego box, which I think is so appropriate for October. All of the graphics and the pictures from this month have been fabulous and fierce and grungy and dark, and I'm totally here for it. The first item out of the box is the Dermovia Lace Appeal Black Bamboo Charcoal Peel-Off Mask. This detoxifying charcoal peel paste and lace compression mask offers a spa-like extraction results. The naturally blended peel paste, in conjunction with the mask, grips to the skin, helping to further draw out impurities. For deep conjection and exfoliation experience, this retails for $30. So cleanse and dry face, I already did. Apply an even layer of the peel paste to targeted areas. Avoid eyebrows, hairline, and lips. Line up the holes for the lace. Place the ear slits around the ear. Pull up the chin strap and wear for 20 minutes. Let's apply. Okay, so this is really the only area that I find that I need pore extraction, so I'm not going to take this everywhere. It does say that this has 2 uses in it. I feel like I'm probably going to get closer to 4, because I'm not looking to take this on the whole face. My heavy pore region is really just the nose and the cheeks on the under eye. So I'm just going to throw on the lace, and I'm going to be back in roughly 15 to 20 minutes, and we'll see how this works. Okay, so it has been roughly 20 minutes. It is time to peel this thing off my face. It says to peel it down. Oh shoot, there's little extractions on there. Nice. Alright, so this is dry, but it didn't stick to the mask. So I'm just gonna peel all this crap off my face, go wash it up, and I will be right back to start on the makeup application. Okay, so we are cleansed and clean and ready to go. I am going to go throw on basically everything I need to get to in order to jump into the box, and I'll be right back again. Beautiful, so next item out of the box. This is from Pure. It is the Midnight Masquerade palette. It is beautiful, to say the least, but it is a blush. I guess that's a bronzer. What shade is that? That's... Nope. That's got shimmer. So we have a blush and highlight as well as eyeshadow. So I did think this had a bronzer, so I'm just gonna grab another bronzer. Big surprise, I'm going into Tantastic from Marc Jacobs, which is basically the only bronzer I feel like I ever wear. But I am gonna go fairly light. We're gonna go heavy blush with this look. Especially with a blush palette, like we don't wanna just add a touch and call it a day, you know? Alright, so we have bronzed up and lightly contoured the face. Time to jump into this palette finally. I'm going to grab my JH06, which is my favorite blush brush. And I think I'm going to go into this shade up here. It's a little more coral. It is called Hidden Secret. That's a really pretty tone. It's pinky and it's healthy, but it's not reading like overly blushed, you know? And because this is a first impressions, naturally I have to do something to screw it up. So I'm going to dip tightly into Reveal, tightly, lightly, and just add a touch of the deeper plum blush shade. Ooh, I thought I was going to screw this up. I actually really like that. Because I didn't go in with a heavy contour, I think that extra blush shade is really like helping to define the face. So there is no real transition shade here. The shadows are 5 shimmers and 1 matte right here. So I'm going to dip into the matte brown and I'm going to go lightly to see if we can use this as a transition shade. Okay, it's a little bit deeper than I would typically use. I would go in with something lighter, but if you're looking to like travel and only use this palette, you can always use your bronzer in the crease first and then go in with this deeper shade. Now the moment of truth is whether or not I can use every single shade in here. First, I'm going to dip into Enchantment, which is the deeper highlighter, and I'm going to take just a very small amount of that onto the cheekbone. This is going to serve as our base highlighter. Then I'm going to dip into Twilight, the lighter shade, and we're going to see how we can build this up, and we're also going to take that into the brow bone. So I'm getting glow. I'm just definitely not getting as much glow as I typically like. We know I like to be glowing to the gods, so I'm going to load up this brush and see how intense we can build this up. So verdict, if anybody is afraid of highlight, this is going to be great for you. You can build it up, but it takes like 3 layers to get to where I would call glowing. And even then, I'm still like, I could go in more. You know? So back to the eyes, I'm going to add a little bit more of that same brown shade, and I'm just going to use it to deepen up the outer portion of the eye. Now we have gotten pure eyeshadow palettes in BoxyCharm a few times, and I've never really been disappointed with the pigmentation, and this is really like following. It does blend out really well. You saw how that was a little bit over where I wanted it, and it just blended right away. So these are going to be really easy to work with and they're not going to get overboard or intimidating, which is nice. So this shade down here, 12 AM, is more of a satin. So normally I wouldn't do this, but I'm going to take a tiny bit and just smudge it very close to the outer V. Just because this is going to be an evening look, we do want to make it a little more sultry, you know? So I'm going to dip into Disguise, the maroon shade, and I'm going to take that all over the lid. Now you will notice I did get a little bit of fallout, so let's see how easy it is to just sweep it away. Yep. Blends right away with no major issues. I'm going to go in with a brightening powder as well, but you do want to be a little bit careful with this because you will get some fallout. And now that the lid is on, I'm going to deepen up that outer portion just a tiny bit more, just because we do want this to be like evening and smoky. Now this is where things get a little bit more interesting. I'm going to take Exposed, which is the frosty blue shade. I'm going to add a tiny bit to the inner corner, and I'm actually going to drag that into the lid and into the lower lash line. Now the fun part. For the lower lash line, I'm going to start. Which one do I want to start with? I'm going to start by going in with Showtime, the blue, and I'm going to run that on the outer portion of the lash line. And then dipping into Mask Off, which is the beautiful olive green, which clearly I am totally feeling right now. I'm going to run that a little bit over the blue, and I'm going to take that right up to the inner corner. Beautiful. So the eyes are very masquerade. They are very deep and dark. What I'm going to do now is grab just a little bit of a brightening powder. This is from the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. And I'm just going to go under that fallout just to kind of clean up the under eye a little bit. And this palette actually retails for $38. Next, I'm going to go throw on some mascara, and this is the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. If you're not familiar with this, it is not only a mascara, but it's also like a 2-in-1 lash serum. So this will help to make your lashes grow and get a little more length and fullness. I am not going to open this one. I'm actually going to throw it into the giveaway. So if you're the box not getting this, I'm going to add this to the August box. Because I already have it, I'm going to grab mine. And I'm just going to throw this on off camera, and I will be right back. So the mascara is on. This retails for $24. It is giving me a little bit of length, it is giving me a little bit of volume, but what this does that's really good is, again, what it does over time. I am going to say that with this look, I do wish that it was a falsies box and not a mascara box, because I definitely would have loved like a giant fluttery lash, but for the sake of the video, I am not going to do that, and instead, I'm going to jump into the next item out of the box. From Kat Von D Beauty, this is the Everlasting Liquid Lipstick. I received the shade Mother. Now this is a very dry formula, so if you're not familiar with this, you are going to want to like make sure you put on, this is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask, but any type of balmy, masky thing, because it's going to help to have everything look nice. This is a pink, so I'm not going to line my lips. Instead, I'm just going to take it right on. Now, under normal circumstances, I would not pair this lip with this eye. So I'm going to grab a Kat Von D shade I already have. This is Ludwig. It's more of a nude. And I'm just going to add a little bit of this to the center of the lips. And that's just going to nude it out a little bit. And we're going to love and appreciate how this looks because we're about to take it all off. The last time out of the box, this is from Pharmacy. It is the Green Cleanse. Cult favorite makeup cleansing balm, melts away even the boldest of makeup looks. It's powerful enough to remove every last trace of long wear makeup, yet ultra nourishing to leave your skin hydrated and smooth. So, now that we put all this work into getting fabulous and glam, let's get rid of it. I have actually used this before. I can already tell you I know I like it. I'm gonna do this on camera, because why not? So I'm gonna take about that much, gently massage onto dry skin. For eye makeup removal, apply to closed eyes. Rinse with warm water or wipe off with a damp washcloth. I'm gonna go wet this and I'll be right back. Okay, so cleansing balm onto dry skin, damp washcloth. Let's see what happens. Wow, okay, so with the exception of a little bit on the under eye, which again, I probably wouldn't go super close to my under eye anyway, just because I do like to go in really gently with like a micellar cleanser, I am pretty impressed. Again, I have used it before, but I've never really tried it like that. I always take my makeup off in the shower, so I would take a little bit and just kind of massage it under the water. So I never really looked to see how well this took off the makeup. Like, the brows are gone. The brow gel that was in there is completely gone. Moment of truth, let's see. I'm not getting raccoony from any extra mascara that's there. I'm gonna say that this is a win. So with the Pharmacy Beauty, which retails for $22, the final value of the box comes up to $135, which for a $21 purchase, that is absolutely fabulous. Gonna go through a couple things. The mask obviously is a win. The lipstick is not really a shade that I feel like I would wear all that often. It is very pink. However, layered with the nude, it did look very nice. So I'm gonna keep on with it. And, I mean, I don't hate the formula. It is very drying. But as long as you nourish your lips, you won't have an issue with that. The Superhero Mascara, I'm not a huge fan of. I know that it does really good things. But personally, I will stick to my roller lash and stuff like that. So I didn't open this one. I used the one I had on hand, so I can give that away. The Pure palette is definitely a hit for me. I think that all of the shades performed really well. They had a lot of vibrancy, they had a lot of pigmentation and payoff. I do wish that this one down here was a little bit more foiled. I did layer on it and you can do that, but I wanted like a super foiled metallic burgundy, and this one was just a little bit more on the like satin side. So not exactly what I would have wanted, but not a huge deal. These performed really well, even together, so I am very happy with this palette. And finally, the Lace Appeal Mask Combo. I actually think that did really good for extractions on my nose. I did have a friend of mine use this and complain that it ripped out all the baby hairs on her face, because I guess she took it down here a little bit, or I don't know where she has fuzzies on her face. But do be careful not to put it on any sensitive areas. I did not shave today because I really wanted to see where the hair was, just in case, so I could only take it where there wasn't any. But that being said, as long as you're careful and gentle with it, this will really extract very well. So even if you just use it on your nose, that will work. So all in all, this was absolutely a fabulous box. Please don't forget to enter any of my giveaways. There are 2 going on. 2 and 2 is 4. There are 2 going on. I cannot wait to see you sound off in the comment section. And once again, make sure you are subscribed to this channel and leave a comment down below with your favorite item in the box if you want to enter for this month's box and the Alter Ego Eye Kit. Or follow me on Instagram and comment down below your Instagram handle, and that will enter you to win the August box, plus the Cosmetic Superhero Mascara. Thanks again for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.